Hey everybody, welcome back for another memory keeping plan with me. It's been a minute since I have filmed one of these, so I'm going to be a little bit out of practice. I apologize in advance. This week we are planning for the week before Easter, so I decided to use an Easter kit the week before Easter, which I generally would not do because I am still like in the Catholic mindset I was raised in, that holidays don't start until like after they hit. Is that just a Catholic thing? I feel like it's a very Catholic thing. Anyway, but a couple weeks from now, like the week after Easter, I can't use an Easter kit, and we'll get to that when we get there. But I'm going to go ahead and use an Easter kit the week before Easter. Over-explaining myself, as always. This kit I used last year for Easter week. Please hold. Sorry about that. My neighbor has a very loud Jeep. No shade to him. He's super nice. But when he starts up the engine and sits there for a minute, not background noise I want in my video. So anyway, this is the kit I used for Easter last year. If you were following me back then, I cannot for the, I was going to say, I can't remember the name of it. It's written right here. It was called Egg Hunt. So we're going to use leftovers this week. I've got all my character stickers pulled, but I have some children boxes and then a couple of other boxes left from the kit. Very pastel, although I love this teal color. I'm not normally one for pastels, but I make like one exception for Easter, I feel. So this is what we are working with today. Okay, so how I typically handle leftover weeks is I just jump straight into the plans and then the full boxes fall where they may. So I think for Monday, we're not going to have that many things to mark. This was the first week back after spring break. I'm going to be honest, I have had like no energy the last month. I am a month behind. I'm currently filming this the first week of May. This is obviously the first week of April. I haven't been doing too hot. I've been real stressed, and we're going to talk about some of that today. So Monday, the first thing is that, of course, I went to work and taught. Our mask mandate on campus ended April 1st, right in the middle of our spring break, which I thought was weird because all my students were like, I'm going to Vegas, I'm going to San Francisco, I'm going places. And I'm like, great. So it was a little but I don't get to make these decisions. Oh, you know what? I actually should have put like glitter headers down first, but I'm going to put a glitter box in and Molly teaching from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my leftover glitter headers that are right here, I realize. So yeah, after spring break, I feel like I have gone downhill just a little bit. I'm just going to be perfectly honest. Don't love that person that just drove by, although when I go to edit this later, I will probably be able to take out the background noise. So yeah, we have been up to quite a lot. I feel like we've been really busy lately. And then work has been tough to keep up with too. For me, there's been a lot going on. And actually, we're going to get into that this week, I just realized, because even though we're a month behind, like some of the things that happened this week, like were decided upon this week and like still haven't fully been acted on. I know that sounds really weird. Does anyone else have people in their neighborhood who like jerry-rig bicycles with like lawnmower engines? Because it's real popular down here for some reason, and it annoys me to no end because it's so loud. Like imagine a lawnmower but going like 25 miles an hour. Like I hate it. Thanks. Oops, I just threw a sticker sheet on the floor. Like I said, I'm totally out of practice, so this video could end up being a nightmare. Who knows what's going to happen? I pulled these stickers like probably 2 weeks ago, and I just have not been able to film. Partly, hold on, I got to pick stickers off the floor. Partly because I like totally filled up my memory card trying on wedding dresses at home, which will be a video eventually, by the way, just to tease that. Totally not sticker planning related, but I do want to do a video about wedding dress shopping because I ended up buying my wedding dress at home. Spoiler alert for the next few weeks. Yeah. So we'll get into that eventually. Lots has been going on. I have just not been able to keep up with sticker planning, filming it, stickering it, keeping my head on straight. I'm doing a lot better this week. It's May, what day is it? May 8th. So I'm doing a lot better. But it's been a little rough. Let me make sure I'm gonna do the right dates here. Have y'all been? I hope you all are doing better than I am. I can't wait for the semester to be over. If I'm being totally honest, I feel like I just need to hit like a reset button and come back in the fall, which I feel like this happens spring semester. I don't know. It's just kind of like, let's just get her done. All right, so that's technically the base of this week. So now we can proceed with what actually happened this week. So I taught classes on Monday morning, first day back from spring break. Morale was fine. I honestly can't remember how people were this day, but okay. Then I graded reading responses. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna get myself in trouble on this channel. But I'm just being real about how life is right now. So I graded reading responses. I went home for lunch because that's something I have been doing. I have a pretty big break between classes on Monday and Wednesday. Like I teach in the morning and then I have a big break and then I have to come back, or I have to go back to the classroom. And for most of the semester, I was just sitting in my office during that break and trying to work, and like I would try to bring lunch and stuff like that and eat in my office. And after spring break, I'm like, I really need to change something because it was just draining me so badly. So this week, the week after spring break, I decided to start going home for lunch during my break on Monday and Wednesday, and it has been good. I don't get as much work done during that break, but it helps me not be totally tired going into my afternoon class. So just for that, I think it's worth it. Okay, I'm gonna put in a glitter label. Not that color though, a different color. Let's use blue for my afternoon class because that's what I ended up doing, of course. After I went home, I had to go back to campus. So I have another teaching Molly for that. And then I edited a plan with me after I came home. So just use maybe a solid label for that. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use pink because I just used pink. Just kidding. Let's use yellow. Actually, let's use a yellow piece of washi because sometimes using washi helps. So I have this film clapper from Planet Hannah that we're going to put in. And then we contacted and discussed the previous wedding photographers that we had contacted already this evening. We finally sat down and did that. So for that, what type of label do I want for that? Let us see. Let's use one of these square labels. Cute. And then I have a camera icon from Planet Hannah. And then the only other thing to mark this particular day was watching 10-Minute Power Hour on YouTube. So I'm just going to use a teeny little thing for that. to finish off the day. The spacing is not my favorite thing I've ever done over here, but we might fill in with a full box because I don't have bottom washi, I don't think. So let's use, I guess, the pink. And then let's see, do we want to bring in the children? That sounds creepy. Yeah, let's do that. And then the other days of this week, I will do better with lining all this stuff up or spacing all this stuff out. Okay, we're gonna call that good enough. Moving on to Tuesday. Or actually, let's do the sidebar before I forget. So for the sidebar, I have no habit trackers left. Wow. Was I really tracking that many habits in April of last year? Okay, we'll do the sidebar later. Tuesday, I had to teach again. How many things do I have to mark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is going to be another full box day. The first thing, of course, is going to be work. I'm going to use a glitter label for that. Let's use a pink one. Put that down here. And we have our teacher Molly for that. And then the next thing I'm going to mark is grading papers. Yay! Okay, sorry. That was a tad dramatic. Okay. I'm going to use one of these square boxes because that's what I tend to use for grading, just because I write grade and then like an abbreviation of whatever it was I was grading. So I have this Once More with Love Munchkin who is sweating over the computer with a cat. It's going to be used for grading. I did not get through a lot of papers this day. I'm just going to be honest there. Then I worked out. I need to work this back. Speaking of working out, I need to work working out back into my regular schedule because I have been terrible about it lately. And I think it's part of the reason that I'm so stressed out probably is that I'm not taking care of myself the best in terms of like physical exertion. So that script, of course, is from the kit. And then I'm going to put in another full box. Let's do this one. Or actually, let's do the Easter egg hunt one. Come on. There we go. I'm going to use that to break this up. And then I did some budgeting this evening. So I'm going to use a little thing from the kit with a dollar sign on it. Let's go with this one. Oh, okay. And then this was a good day at the end of the day. So my fiance, he got a new job, which is very exciting because the contract on his current job was going to expire in August, I think. I think he started there in August 2019. He was only supposed to be there for 2 years, but then the pandemic happened. And so they extended his contract for a third year just to give everybody time to like find new jobs. Because I know everyone's like, there's so many jobs everywhere. And I'm like, in certain industries, not really. Unfortunately, like my fiance and I have been really lucky to stay employed this entire time, the whole last 2 years. But our industries, so education and public transportation, have been impacted negatively by what's been going on. So at least on like our side of things, like teaching, and then like he's more on like the administrative side or planning side of transportation and city planning, that what am I trying to say? Like, there have not been a ton of jobs available in either of those things. So to kind of wrinkle my eyebrow a little bit when people are like, there's so many jobs everywhere. I'm like, yeah, but not the jobs that like we educated ourselves for, you know? So this was very exciting. This is a very happy munchkin. Yeah, so he is getting a more permanent position elsewhere. And because he works in planning, he still has not started this job. He is starting towards the end of May, because that's just how these things take a long time in his industry. So he's still at his old job for this next week, but he'll be taking a week off, which he very much deserves. He has not had PTO this whole time, and with this new job, I think he will get PTO, which is great, and he'll have like dental insurance and stuff. It's going to be really great, and it pays better too, and it's more connected with what I think it's more connected with what he specifically wants to do. So that's all good. But really the most important thing, I feel like it's like a more permanent job, which he's really been after. So yeah, he got the job. It was very exciting. Also, like it takes them a while to interview for his particular field. So like he had interviewed, I think, a few weeks prior and like and done background checks and all of these things, and they finally let him know this day, and that was very exciting. And the only other thing I'm going to mark on Tuesday is tasting history. All right, moving on to Wednesday, I have in big capital letters, tired. So can't remember specifically why, but I was. So it looks like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 things to mark on Wednesday. My life is not that interesting. I just write a bunch of stuff down and pull stickers for it. Okay, well that means we don't need a full box on Wednesday, so that's good. Let us see. For marking that I was tired, I'm gonna use this pattern piece of washi, even though it probably does not deserve that much recognition. We have Insomnia Molly here. I'm just tired during the week. I don't know why, other than work is hard. So that's life. I'm going to use a blue glitter box for teaching. And of course we have another teacher, Molly, for that. Looks like I graded. I use another book little thing for that because I was grading reading responses, which are usually from things in their book. So, and I haven't been reading for fun lately. Sadly, that's gonna wait till the summer. I am mentally tired so badly. Okay, so I graded reading responses. I got myself a latte because I knew I was gonna need it. So let's just use a little thing for that. Let's use the yellow color. Then I called David's Bridal after I got my latte because I wanted to see if they had certain, this truck. I wanted to see if they had certain items from their website in store. They told me they had some of them, and then I went to an appointment and they didn't, so I wasn't super impressed with that. I'm like, okay. So I'm gonna put in the phone call first. Yeah. We'll get into the specifics of that second David's Bridal appointment next week. Nothing terrible happened. I was just a little, couldn't understand why they told me they had certain things in stock and then they didn't. So it's fine. It all worked out. Then I went home for lunch, so I'm going to mark that again with a house little thing from the kids. And then I came back to campus after that, of course, and taught my afternoon class. So we have teacher Molly for that. Just gonna put that over there. Then we got John Mulaney tickets this particular evening, which is so funny because that is, of the day I'm filming this, we went last night. It was great, had a great time. Lots of fun. He's a comedian, if you're not aware, and yeah, so excited. I was like mentioning to my fiance, oh, he's having a show at the Hollywood Bowl. And I'm like, do you want to go? And it was like advertised as formal wear encouraged, which was like funny to me. And so, yeah, my fiance agreed to go. So that was fun. So I have a heart Molly for that. I paid my state income tax of $29 this day. It's the first time I've owed taxes beyond like what was taken out of my paycheck. So it wasn't that much, so it was fine. Then it was so hot this particular week. Yuck. So it was 90 plus degrees this particular day, which was not my favorite thing. So I'm gonna put that in. It just kept getting hotter for the rest of the week. It's like, this kind of sucks. Summer begins way too early here, but then also like it gets warm and then it gets cold and then it gets really warm and it gets chilly again. So it's weird. April's a weird month. That's of course from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. And then I'm gonna mark that I was watching Big Family Cooking Showdown. I don't know why I said it like that, other than I don't know how to film a plan with me anymore. Let's stagger that just a little bit. Okay, so that's Wednesday. This is a really detailed way of saying nothing that interesting happened. Like, this is ridiculous. Why did I mark this many? Whatever. I kind of love it and I kind of hate it. Okay, flipping over to Thursday. I wrote I was not as tired, but I don't have a sticker for that, so we're not going to put that in. So we're just going to skip straight to class. Let's use pink, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, let's just use pink. How many things do I have to mark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, yeah, we'll do another full box situation here. Obviously, I went to work. Save Molly for that. Came home and took a nap because I teach real early in the morning on Tuesday, Thursdays, and I was like, you really need to get work done this day, girl. So I came home and took a nap because that was like the only way I was possibly seeing that I could get work done this day. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out my life over here. Let's just use a yellow label. No, let's use blue. More contrast. So we have Molly taking a nap. And then I did some grading. Woo. Sorry. I'm gonna have to use like a regular label for that instead of the square label because I need to cover that header. Let's use this color. Sure. Come on. So again, this is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co. That's not obvious. It was 98 degrees this day on April 7th. In case you're curious, I'm not planning to stay in Southern California for the rest of my life because I am not a hot weather person. It's not my thing. But we'll see what happens with my life as we move forward. Okay, for that, trying to like assess what I still have. Let's use the green. And then Molly is sweating over here because it's 98 degrees in April. What the heck? I uploaded a plan with me, or no, I filmed my March planner recap. That's more fun. That should get a fun label. Yeah, fun label time. I think Nathan went out for dinner this particular evening for like a little cousin's birthday, which was fine. So I had dinner here by myself, and then I watched more Big Family Cooking Showdown. I'm gonna use the yellow label, and then I'll put a full box underneath this just to fill in the space. Let's go ahead and, where's my other full box? Here we are. Whoops, I just banged my ring against something. That's good. We are gonna stick this here and be happy about it. Maybe I should put in that Nathan was out since I have space. Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Friday was tough. Okay. I'm not going to describe all the details of this situation, but this was a tough day. So I went to work. So let's use this color. How many things do I have to mark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so can take up all the space with these things because I have the space for them. Went to work and taught. Then we had a thesis writing retreat that I worked at for an hour because that's the only time I was available. So I need to find something for this. Let's use one of these labels. I'm going to move that half box down in just a minute. So I have this Fox and Cactus Glasses Wearing Girl. I think that's the last one I have. I just needed something to mark the retreat. After this, I really need to eat lunch because I can feel myself feeling the ramifications of that. Okay, and then I was pretty mad this day. I was just frustrated. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but it was work related. So, yeah. I'm going to write in I was mad, and then I ranted to Nathan about it. Because it was Friday, and sometimes things just build up and you need to vent about it. So that's Angry Blobby from Oh Hello Go. Oh Hello Co. Then it was 100 degrees this day, which is also probably why I was in a fury. Not that I don't have control of my emotions, but when it is hot, I am not happy. So let's put in a glitter label for that. It was hot. It's like, why? The answer, of course, is that I technically live in a desert. If I'm only up here. It's so hot. And then I was exhausted because it was hot and I was mad. So both of which, you know, don't give you the most energy. So yeah. Whoops. We're gonna put in yellow because that is the color of illness. You know, if you ever read the yellow wallpaper. Okay, sorry. gonna put this in. Okay, actually, I'm gonna move that down just a tad. There's a lot of yellow down in this quadrant of the planner. Don't love that for me, but I'm not gonna fix it. That's way too much work. Okay, so Molly's exhausted. And then it looks like the last thing I'm gonna mark is that we started watching Return of the King with popcorn. Fantastic, love that for us. This spacing's weird. What happened here? Do we need some decorative washi? Is that what we need? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna put some washi around wherever I end up putting this teeny little thing. You don't realize until you're filming sometimes how tricky life gets at certain points. I don't know if what I said just made sense. Okay, that's us starting Return of the King. We didn't end up finishing that movie until like a week later because we had a lot of other stuff going on. Saturday. I cleaned my engagement ring, so I need something for that. How many things am I marking? Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. That's it. Okay, so we're definitely pulling in some sort of children. That sounds creepy. Putting children in my planner. It's only weird if you make it weird, Jessica. Okay, cute. Love that. Cleaned my engagement ring, so I need a label for that. Let's use this one. So I'm using this ring sticker for the first time. It's Molly from Anybody Sticker Co. as an engagement ring or as a ring in general. Cute. Then I edited and scheduled my March planner update. You're so welcome for that. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Me being strange. Oh wait, that's not the type of label I want to use. Let's use a different one. Use this one. Another thing I don't love about Southern California, people are so loud with their cars here. They're so obnoxious. I'm just like, why do you need so much attention all the time? You're not important. Okay, except you are important. So can you stop overcompensating for it with your car, please? I just want to talk. Okay, we went to a wedding show this day, so I'm going to not use that because it's the same pattern I already used on this day. We'll use that for dinner the next day. Let's use a gold glitter box. It was so loud in this wedding show. I don't know why they decided to bump the music like it was a wedding reception when the whole point of a wedding show is to talk with people who might want your business or who you might want to employ at your wedding. So like we were trying to have conversations with photographers because that's what we were working on this weekend. And it was really hard because the music was really loud. And I'm just like, do you want me to make connections with vendors or not? Like I get that we're here to have a good time, but like I'm also here to do business, you know? Just my critique. It worked out good. We met a few photographers. We didn't end up going with any of those ones, but it was good to talk with different people face to face. So that was good. And then, oh, and we didn't have cash, so I felt bad that we didn't tip them, but they had like complimentary tacos, which was nice. And then like they had complimentary drinks as well, but we didn't drink, so it's fine. But that was fun. And then we came home and sent and answered various photographer emails. So I need a little thing for that. Where's my little thing sheet? There we go. Let's use the birthday cake. Sure. The cat couple is from Itty Bitty Sticker Co., by the way, if that was not obvious. And that @ symbol is left over from an old Cinderella paper kit. Did I ever say this kit was from Cinderella paper? I don't think I did. Well, it is. You're welcome. I don't know why I keep saying you're welcome. I'm so sorry. And then, oh, I was like, why did I pull a planner sticker for this? Because I was flipping through the wedding planning binder that our venue gave us to figure out timing for when we need to contact our officiant, our DJ, our florist, and our baker, because they have like a little timeline in there of when you should be meeting with each of those people, because like they hire them for you, but you still have to reach out to them yourself to figure out when you're meeting, to figure out all those things. So I'm gonna use this label. And then I have no idea if the spacing looks good. I have a planner from Fox and Cactus. Oh, weekend banner. I'm gonna add the weekend banner. That's what I'm gonna do with this space. Oops, that's getting crooked. That's fine. It's fine. Sunday was Palm Sunday, so I'm going to put this label in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we just have 5 things on Sunday too. This is going to be interesting. So I'm going to mark right here that it was Palm Sunday. I have a little church sticker that's really old. It's from Oh Hello Co. I did not go to Mass, but I still recognize Palm Sunday. Oh, this was fun. Okay, the fun thing comes next. This next thing I'm going to talk about, not so fun. I finished lesson planning for Monday this day because on Friday it was so hot and I was so like out of my mind that I did not finish my lesson planning. So I did it on Sunday. I have been working on the weekends a little bit more lately because I'm just so tired during the week that I have to catch up on the weekends because I take my job seriously and I don't want to be I can't even think of the word right now. I don't want to be doing shoddy work, I guess. I don't know if that's a good phrase to use, but it's the one that comes to mind. Okay, I'm going to put this in, and then I'm going to put a piece of washi to cover up that header. So yeah, I was just answering emails and stuff and finishing up and lesson planning for the week because I did not get to it before. Let's use yellow, maybe. I don't know. Use this one. I wish I had some yellow pattern washi, but I don't, so we're just gonna make do. Okay, then this is the fun part. I FaceTimed with my very oldest friend, person who I've been friends with the longest. I've known her longer than pretty much all my siblings, except for one, because they were all born after I met her. But yeah, we FaceTimed and I asked her to be my bridesmaid this day. So that was super fun. That deserves a glitter half box for sure. So I have this Zoom sticker from Once More with Love for FaceTiming Taylor and asking her to be my bridesmaid. So I had all my bridesmaids assembled at this point. Then Nathan wanted to go to the mall because he had just been hired here. He wanted to go buy some new work clothes. And I thought I was going to go shopping too. But it turns out I don't like anything that's for sale. So I did not find anything. I'm going to use this pattern label for that. But yeah, it was fun to like go to a mall. I don't think I've been to like an indoor mall since COVID, so this was interesting. I feel like we all as teenagers and very young adults lived at the mall, and now it's not that appealing to me. But yeah, that I have no idea where that shopping bag sticker is from. And then we went out to dinner to celebrate Nathan getting his new job. He wanted to go to this place in downtown Orange. So if you're not familiar with the area, I live in Orange County. There is a city within Orange County called Orange. It's the city of Orange. I don't know the etymology of all that, but that's what we got. And downtown Orange is really cute and historic, and we went to a restaurant there. So I have this Once More with Love set of Munchkin couples clinking glasses. This restaurant, the head chef is a family friend of Nathan's. So his mom and her friend recommended we go there, and they were so sweet there. The head chef sent us back some Prosecco, which we weren't planning on at all, but that was so sweet of her. It's called OC, so O-S-E-A, play on the OC. They're a fish restaurant or seafood restaurant. It was so good. I had the Tuscan plate with cod. I kind of wish I had gotten it with salmon, but I was trying something a little different. I generally order salmon because it's my tried and true. And it was so good. The potatoes, for some reason, just really stood out. They were like crispy on the outside, but fluffy on the inside. They were just lovely. So yeah, that was a nice night. I really didn't want to go home because I knew I was going to have to go to work the next day. So we sat there for a while on the front patio. But yeah, downtown Orange, real cute. We had actually considered a wedding venue there. Anyway, not important. I'm going to go track down some habit trackers for the sidebar, or just one. I just need one. And then I'm going to finish this off. All right, I got a bunch of habit trackers here left over from various kits. I think this one might match the best. This is from an old Oh Hello kit. So we're going to plop that in. And then also for the sidebar, I want to pull in one of these page flags. I think I'm going to use the teal one because I just like that one better. I'm going to put that in. And then I have this script from Plana Hannah. It says, I choose myself, because at the end of the day, the most important person in my life is me. And even when I'm stressed out and upset and all of that, I'm a priority. I need to make myself a priority. So that is the week. I'm hoping I remember to put everything in. The spacing all around here is not perfection, but that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write everything in, and then we will say our goodbyes. Just kidding. I forgot a few things. I'm going to put a weekly checklist in the sidebar for dinners. So I'm going to use up the rest of this washi. So I'm going to put that in, as well as the dinners header from this sheet. And some more washi. This looks crooked. Oh well. It's hard with the dotted line. Actually, no, that turned out fine. And then we're going to clean off this sheet by using this weekly checklist. And this is where I'm going to write in what we ate for dinner this week. Okay, so forgot that. Now that's done. And then the other thing is that I wanted to mark that this was date night. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. I wish I had some sort of washi left, or pattern washi, but I don't. So, what color is missing over in this quadrant? The blue. I think the blue is what's missing, or the green. I love this green color, so we're going to do the green color. Anyway, the kit comes with a date night script and with a bunch of other scripts, and I never end up using date night script, so I'm going to use it now. Just to fill in this little blank space here at the bottom. Yeah, this was a really nice night. That was so sweet of them to like give us Prosecco on the house. That was so sweet. Okay, now I will go write everything in. I have no idea if you're going to be able to hear this in the background, but there's like a crow, like the bird war going on, it sounds like. I don't know. There's just like a lot of crows cawing. Slightly terrifying. Spring in Southern California. The birds. They are everywhere. Okay. So that is everything filled out. Here's what's left of the kit. This sheet I'm going to throw out, of course. I still have one full box here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Some glitter elements, some functional elements, headers, of course, work labels, some checklists and date dots, a few little things, and then all of the checklists. So that is this week, this pre-Easter week. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for ranting so much, but just trying to get through the end of the semester. So anyway, I will talk to you in my next video. Bye-bye.